Let's start by clicking on the Chad layer. Now I want to come down and click on the dragger tool, and let's say we want to drag the arms so we can control them. I can add a dragger point to the back arm and then the front arm. Once we do that, we can come over here to record, and now the scene has popped back in. And as you can see now, if I were to come in and start just moving this around, it's not going to really look all that good. So let's go back here and take a look at what we can do to correct this. So first, let's come down here, and I'm going to click on these draggable handles and remove them from the main Chad layer. I'm going to place these on their own individual layers. So let's go down here to body, and where we have front arm, I'm simply going to click on that layer and then click on the hand to insert a dragger. Then we'll come over here to the back arm and do the same thing, and we'll see how this looks. And now if I click and drag, you're gonna see it doesn't really do anything different. So what can we do? Well, this is where independent layers come in play. Let me come over here and turn on the crown for back arm as well as front arm, because that's going to create independence now. Come back here and hit record. So now if I click and drag, you can see it's doing something different, but it's still not quite working the way we want. So now if we come back here to rig, what else could we do to help this? As you can see, when I have back arm selected, because this is tagged, you'll see we have this origin point right here. You can see when I am on the arm, it's yellow, but when I pass over the body or anything else, it turns green. What this means is, if we bring it up here to the shoulder and it's green, we're going to attach this independent layer to the body at the shoulder. So once I release, we have now stapled this independent arm to the shoulder. And then if I click and drag, you can see it's starting to act a little bit better now. So what's still wrong? Well, let's come back here and click on the back arm on the layer properties, but the attach style is currently set to weld, and change that to hinge. Once again, this arm's doing that, and this arm is doing this now. Again, it's a little bit more natural, but it's still not quite right. But we're getting there.
Full Chapter 2 is linked below.